comment is appreciated. And please, if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Ismail. Back here with another video. Another reaction. Another commenter suggested reaction. So yes, we do read the comments and we do acknowledge these people I'm putting up as comment right now. You're also gonna see, all the channels of all the people that are involved with this video. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to the Content Kings. You already know I'm doing another reaction with Dio with Kadro. This is SethTheProgrammer. For my past couple videos, or just in the comments in like the Goku vs Superman video that I watched recently, make sure you go watch that. This guy, SethTheProgrammer, his name, and this video was recommended to watch. So hopefully I'm ready to learn some things, ready to gain some information. Maybe get a new perspective on how I see Goku vs Superman. If you didn't watch that last video, long story short, I wouldn't be surprised if Goku is more powerful at this point or not. I mean, especially at this point, like, Goku is literally, I think he's multiversal. Like, he can destroy a lot of universes. And to say that he's probably stronger than Superman, I'm not even discounting Superman. Like, Superman is insane. To be multiversal is insane. But you also have to realize, just like, there's context to many feats. There aren't context to other feats. Death Battle, I feel like they do a decent job, like, informing people. But sometimes they don't, which, not everyone's perfect. It's just for people to spout, what they see in those death battles and walk around like it's fact is just, I don't know, it's crazy to me. So this is probably a super long intro. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna get into this video.
You need to get an Iron Man shirt, bro. I'm about to buy
Man, fuck Iron Man. He's a bitch ass nigga. He's not beating Batman. Fuck that.
He beat Batman ass.
Batman is getting his shit. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Hey, I was watching Avengers earlier, and like the 2012 one, and I was like just watching Batman and shit, and I was really watching, like, cause I don't know, bro. Like, the comic book versions of niggas is so far like different, bro. From
right.
Like,
the
cinematic universes like DCU and MCU. This shit is so different, bro. Cause even for Iron Man, there's shit in the comic books, bro, that would like. Okay, so there was a version of himself. He wasn't necessarily evil, but he was like on some Batman shit, like how Batman has his plans of Craig, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. If you do, help me out. But he like had kind of contingency plans just like Batman. Literally, it was like the same shit, but it was for
like the Hulkbuster armor.
Yeah, exactly. Plan. Shit like that. But that's something that's just literally
we doing a
for
podcast tonight?
Nah, we're about to do a reaction.
I'm honestly already recording, but we're finna
we could do a podcast after
yeah, I'm down.
But
after this.
Yeah. After the reaction.
What I'm saying about Batman is, like, I even got a comment. I'm gonna put this comment up because shout out to this nigga, because he was basically saying what I was saying. Like, I'm gonna put it up in the video. So his name is Shelzio Roquette. He said this fight is one of the worst, only because, and this is what I was saying, Iron Man was fully prepared for Batman. I don't have a problem with that. Like, I don't have a problem for him having counters to Batman. Like, also being a genius, billionaire, playboy guy, right? What I'm saying is, this nigga Batman he was like me typing on my computer, and like somebody swats me. I hear bang, 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 bang on my door. Whoa, what's going on? Batman doesn't know someone's pulling up on him, bro. Cap. Sorry, that's just like, in no fight ever, in no Batman fight ever is, or that shit is like an outlier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you, because
so to pull that out in the death battle,
I'm thinking back. Actually, now that you're like mentioning this shit, that is true. Like, there's been multiple times, even in the cinematic universe, but like, bro, even cartoons and shit like that, bro. Like, people, it's like you cannot sneak up on Batman. It's not happening.
Fuck
Type
out of
shit.
here.
So for that to, yeah, for the death battle to like just initiate with just that, it's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I see your point with that.
But this is a definitely a different video. This is Goku
Yeah.
vs Superman. We're gonna learn some shit. You know what I'm saying? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready getting this shit? I don't know. I mean,
I am ready, but I'm gonna keep all of that. Bruh, what the fuck is this video?
hold on. Okay, but listen. This is just my. This is my premises. Like going into the video, right? Of all the things I disagreed with the most in that death battle, I just personally. This is like hypothetically, right? Does Superman really have the durability to just walk through a full power Kamehameha from Goku and just tank the shit?
I felt the same
If
way.
he has
Like
Well,
super,
yeah.
bro. This is
Them niggas
literally,
just bring up infinity, bro. Like he got
Deadass.
infinite power,
but
They
bro,
always
like
bring that shit up.
infinite power, like bro. Swear to
and they be
Swear
talking
to
about his, like,
Jesus.
willpower is like his willpower just gets him through like damn near anything.
Okay.
Swear
He
to
believes he can
swear
do
to
it, then he
Jesus.
can do it type shit.
swear
I'll
to
bring this
Jesus.
up, actually.
I can go look at like Dragon Ball Z scans and Dragon Ball Z translations and create the most powerful version of Goku y'all have ever seen. Like with the translations and stuff, like it gets tricky. Like niggas be saying, you know, they could be describing someone destroying like the surface of the earth and be like it's universal power or like, you know what I'm saying, like shit like that.
Yeah.
So we like if that's really what it's coming down to, like it's like one like this one like there was one guy in my comments who was like really going on about the infinite pages feat.
Yeah,
Like,
I was
bro.
seeing that.
Like and like just to me personally, like him lifting a book of infinite pages, like to me that's not even like a combat feat, bro. Like he like I don't know, whatever technique he was using to lift that book is different than
I feel
throwing
they
a
making
punch.
it
It's
a
like
point
different
of
mechanics.
Now, it's based off willpower, bro. If he breaks
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm
mental
talking about.
barrier, he'll lift that fucking book, bro. Straight
I
up.
feel like the infinite pages feat is more of like he was able to reach it type shit.
Yeah, like
Just lifting that book, I
that's
feel
a
like If
story.
anybody was able to get to that, they would have been able to pick it up type shit.
It's
You said if anybody was able to get to it, they'd be able to pick it up.
like
Yeah, I feel like the feat is more him being able to reach the infinite pages. Like, I feel like nigga, if Wonder Woman was able to get to the book, she would have been able to pick it up type shit. I feel like it's more of like just him being able to reach it. I don't think everybody can even get to the book of infinite pages.
I just
don't
don't
know.
want
Could be wrong. I don't know.
I just don't want niggas to be like, oh, well, Superman has higher willpower, so he automatically wins. Like, nigga, we've seen him lose before. Like, this is a hypothetical. Like, we're matching up. But, like,
Yeah, this nigga's.
but as we all know, like, it's not like he never loses. Like, if that were the case, like, he wouldn't have lost to Batman. Like these are popular, famous stories. Like, him losing to Batman, stories where
Bro, when he lost to Batman and shit.
like Injustice, where like he turns evil because he fails. Like that's part of him. Like, yeah, he's supposed to be perfect, but like, you know what I mean? He still has flaws. Anyway, we can get into the video. Shout out SethTheProgrammer.
Maybe if someone was to threaten me.
Hancock.
Damn, bro, what happened to Hancock, bro?
Pause it.
We need to see him in the MCU.
What I would say.
Nah, we
Obviously, some
pause.
years have passed,
We
so
definitely don't, because I just seen a tweet talking about why everybody loves Superman or some shit, but nobody loved Hancock. Dude was a drunk ass black alcoholic that got saved by a white woman, bro, or like he could only get saved by a white woman.
Literally, like
Nigga was
Only
that
drunk off
doesn't
his
fly
ass.
with me. That doesn't. Yeah, that
Nigga was
superhero don't fly
drunk
with
off
me,
his
bro.
ass and could only be saved by a white woman.
Superman
Nothing else
solos
would
that
save
nigga.
He was beating up kids, throwing them in the air and shit.
Well, damn, nigga. Okay,
I remember
what you're
that.
saying.
I remember
God
that.
Damn, I ain't gonna
He
lie.
was
Yeah,
like-
I called him an asshole.
Hey, bro, I was a legit watching.
He like
I ain't
he like
remember
he
all
like
this dark
he
ass
bro
shit.
he literally
God
threw
damn.
that nigga up in the
They had that
air.
on DVD,
They
bro.
might as well
I
call
seen
that
that
He
nigga a
literally-
monkey.
Fuck.
Bro,
Like
he
that
literally
on DVD.
he literally threw that nigga up in the air and then caught that nigga, like traumatized him for life, bro, because he fucking
He
said a
called him an
joke.
asshole. He called him an asshole.
Like he's a kid,
He didn't die though.
bro. Batman
he
solos that
caught
nigga.
him. He caught him.
You hear Jay? Fuck it, bro. Deal with it, type shit. I mean, I get y'all's point.
Batman solos that nigga.
Nah, but like, imagine if he had like a different origin story in MCU. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Metas and the arguments concerning Superman and Goku have changed, but I promise you that Death Battle still did the topic extremely amateurish and dirty.
Exactly.
Ben Singer even went as far as to say recently the Dragon Ball universe was still only 4 galaxies in size.
I see
That is
that.
wrong.
When we've literally seen Super Shenron engulfing dozens of galaxies on screen, or the infamous Book of Infinite Pages, which is
Yeah.
actually downplayed as well.
Downplayed?
The book that Ultraman is holding actually contains the fate and storyline of an archetypal outerversal macrocosm way beyond any dimension feat. Superman and Ultraman were, however, amped during these events, and so his base does not scale. I'll specifically be using Superman's most popular
Pause it.
variant post-crisis here.
So for all y'all in the comments who were saying, "Why don't you care about it, man?" I mean, the nigga said it's a crazy feat. It's an insane feat. We all understand it's insane. But it was him, another nigga, and they were both amped.
What does
So
amped mean?
they were both
Powers, like,
yeah, like they were both being like
Oh.
imagine like Goku
All give
Goku
each
was
other energy and
amped.
shit,
Goku was amped by all the other niggas when he
saying
one
and
shot
shit,
at
giving
Broly,
them energies. Yeah.
right? So that's
So,
not
like,
so
like,
that
people
doesn't
gave
show
him
how
energy,
strong
that's
he
what you're
is.
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sharing energy.
basically he had the snowball effect for multiverse.
Nah,
Nigga
that's
was
the
that-
wrong. That's the wrong guy.
Nigga was that.
Snowball effect. You do higher
do-
damage to niggas with the highest damage or whatever. You do
Yeah.
more damage to niggas with the highest damage.
All right, so you know how Shaggy be getting that little fire thingy around him?
I see
when
what
you
you.
charge up.
Shit.
I
That's
get what you. I figured like amped meant like that because I
Come
use
here.
context clues, but I just meant like how does that nigga get amped? But once y'all said like sharing energy, I get what y'all saying now.
All right, Q.
Yeah.
Hunter.
So
I mean,
it's just the you know what I'm saying? Like it's a great feat, but like what does that have to do with him fighting Goku? All I was saying. And that's what he's saying right here. Like his base doesn't scale. So it's an insane feat, but
Irrelevant.
in this conversation, it can't be used. Nigga. It is what it is.
Relevant.
Get off my
Be pitting him up against Dragon Ball Super Goku anime version. I also won't be using any of the crazy amps that Superman.
Wait, what'd he say? Go back.
Run.
He said
I'm
that.
gonna use this Dragon Ball Super anime version
Anime,
of Goku.
yeah.
So not
Okay,
the
but
manga.
Its most
and-
popular variant post-crisis
Maybe like the
here.
manga. Is
So
like
post
further
crisis,
ahead.
okay, he said post crisis. So because pre crisis Superman is the nigga that's sneezing
the weak
away.
bitch.
No, I'm pretty
Wait,
sure
you said
pre crisis.
pre-crisis?
Pre crisis was the one that was like sneezing away universe or like solar systems and stuff, like insane
Opposite
shit.
of weak bitch.
So that
Yeah,
nigga just
he's
lost
not weak
powers?
as fuck.
Complete opposite.
I forgot what it was. It was probably like some crazy timeline bullshit. I don't watch. I'm sure
There's so much
people
multiverse
can
shit
explain
in
in the
DC.
comics how
Exactly. Let us know in
like
the comments.
explain the transition
Educate me.
from pre-crisis to
Educate us.
post-crisis.
Comment.
I'm
leave
unaware
comments.
of that.
Hey, Murder Mel, Hexism, y'all boys.
Hey, Murder
are
Mel, we
educating
calling
me
you
in the
out.
Comments, man.
Fact, shout out
Calling
to
y'all out.
Shout out y'all boys, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, sub. Shout out to y'all, man.
Smash Superman that's Death Battle used, and we'll be pitting him up against Dragon Ball Super Goku anime version. I also won't be using any of the crazy amps. that
Okay, pause
Superman
it.
was given during his run.
God
Just
damn.
What do y'all think? Okay, what do y'all think? So it is super. I mean, if y'all just want to say no comment right now, y'all can. But
I don't know
Pre-
too much about Superman, but from what y'all described to me, when we had the Naruto versus Goku debate, I got Goku.
I
Jay,
don't know that
but
much
look
about
though.
Superman, bro.
Jay, look though. Like that's the crazy part though. I ain't
bro,
gonna cap.
Superman is so much stronger than Naruto, bro. Like it's like it's so crazy. Like that's like so crazy. But that
He could
go ahead.
literally just walk.
Yeah, bro.
He could walk through the whole Naruto universe. and
Universe
just, like,
with his
let niggas just
asleep.
attack him and just flick them away. Dead ass.
I
like,
don't
just
believe
flick 'em.
y'all, bro. I don't believe y'all.
Nigga,
I'm just
That's
saying,
crazy.
the
I got a
conversation is
question.
Goku versus Superman, so I already know he could fuck up Naruto if it's Goku.
facts.
What's it called? Where can you get kryptonite from?
Krypton. I don't know.
Batman.
Well,
got it,
it's
got
like
You gotta
rare.
find a
Yeah, it's like
plug.
super rare. Yeah. It's
That
Did
just,
Goku just fly to his
technically
planet?
he
Just
could.
Fuck no.
Technically,
You
he
gotta-
could like instantly teleport there, but he doesn't like have any.
That's what I was gonna say.
Knowledge
That's
of that.
That's
Knowledge,
some multiversal
yeah. This
shit.
is a
He has no knowledge of that, so he has no way of getting kryptonite.
Yeah, that's like so.
All right, I got Goku. Fuck with Superman.
I was gonna say I don't know that much about Superman, but from what I've seen, especially in the comments from like Murder Mel and guys like that, they keep saying that Superman's power is just infinite. So even if it's half
Infinite
of
and it's
infinite,
based off
it's
willpower.
still
type shit.
infinite, and it's also his willpower. So if he thinks he can do it, and if he really tries and just keeps going, he can get anything done type shit. Which I never knew that until today. So I
Yeah,
gotta sadly
nah,
go Superman.
Yeah, I
I'm a
knew
Goku
that,
fan.
but like, I'm just not up to date with all this, like the DC shit. I'm not up with that. So I didn't.
Marvel
yeah,
kills
like-
it.
Yeah, I didn't really facts, but we're not finna talk about the cinematic side of that. Anyway, yeah, I just didn't know that his powers were like so infinite.
I mean, yeah.
Let's start with some strength scaling. A lot of Superman's detractors
Speaking
seem
of
to think
strength.
that he peaks at only the ability to bust solar systems, which kind of baffles
Nah.
me because of the ridiculous amount of universal scaling that applies to the Man of Steel. He's fought Nebula Man, an actual living universe, on
the
more than
fuck?
one occasion. He's tussled with Golden Age Superman, and in their fight, both of their universes were in danger of being destroyed.
That's some Goku Beerus type shit.
Was able to finish off the Anti-Monitor, a villain capable of eating entire universes, and could even tank an attack from him that channeled the entire antimatter universe into one blast.
What the fuck?
Pause it.
Bro,
Anti-Monitor.
Superman's durability is just it's untouchable.
Anti-Monitor is like, he's one of those villains in the DC universe. Is like, he's one of the end game niggas. Like you hear about Anti-Monitor, exactly. It's
Yeah,
a threat to your whole universe, multitude of universes. Outside of that, it's a threat to all that. So that was like, yeah, that's end game Superman right there, fucking niggas up. What?
Have the magical power of a universe, and Aztec's 4D energy had no effect on the Man of Steel whatsoever. This is only the tip of the iceberg as well. In total, there are easily over this many universal feats for Superman. Could you even?
That's
count
probably
them all?
50.
That's around 50 feats, and it's not even all the ones I can dig up. Now, here's how many there are for a solar system level Superman. Yeah, clearly nowhere near the same amount. Most people know the feat of Goku clashing fists with Beerus to the point that the entire Universe 7 macrocosm, which features multiple universe-sized bodies within it, at absolute risk of annihilation. Basically, Goku didn't think Vegito stood a chance even with a time skip. However, he was unsure if his god form could.
Am I tweaking, or doesn't Goku hold back every fight?
Yeah, he definitely starts off holding back.
He starts off
He
holding
really
back.
starts
Yeah.
off, or he all because that's what I
He
was
starts
trying
off.
to.
Nah.
I would say he definitely holds back until the last moment when he is back.
Yeah,
against
unless
the
it's
wall.
like ultimately required.
For example, like they were talking about, or he was talking about that time when Goku stated that even if him and Vegeta fused, they still couldn't beat Beerus. That was after he saw Beerus, and Goku was gonna just start off in base form, and everyone was like, bro, what are you doing? Go full power. So he went to full power Super Saiyan 3 mode, ran at Beerus, and got one shot. So, like, it's just he'll start off in, like, he can go to full power like quick, but usually he does start off like in base form just to try to test it out, and then he'll jump to blue if he has to. Like he learns very quickly. Like you saw that in the Tournament of Power. Like once he saw like that nigga Jiren was really tanking his shit, he was like, okay, I gotta use blue to even move this nigga's neck.
Later in phases of more preparation, training, and god powers. Fusion Zamasu. Fusion Zamasu then ends up losing and disintegrates into an astral form called Infinite Zamasu, which is essentially Zamasu fusing himself with the very fabric of the universe, its space-time, and even going to other universes and timelines throughout the multiverses and becoming one with it. And while Goku mentions that he might have been able to do something if he had a sensu bean at the time, they resort to
That nigga was a multiversal threat.
Goku
Hey,
didn't
what's
kill him, and Goku would not have killed him. I don't think so.
manga, and the anime it's a bit more ambiguous, but regardless.
Yeah, because he kind of self-destructed, right?
After this,
Zeno deleted him.
Oh, yeah, he deleted him.
Numerous guides to be stronger than a god of destruction, with only more archaic and pre-tournament guides saying otherwise.
Yo, pause it.
Who is told that there's a mortal who is stronger than gods of destruction.
Let me just say this, bro. I have to say this. I watched this video a long time ago, and I remember watching it, and I could not believe the title. This dude Jiren is such a god, a force. Number one, him and Goku, their fight, it was being hyped up like a fucking UFC fight in other countries. Like, it had hella hype. They were making posters, hella art for this shit. Like, it was insane. Like, they were hyping it up crazy. Another thing too, I saw a video on YouTube a long time ago called Jiren versus the entire DC universe.
What?
Like versus the whole thing, versus all them niggas.
I don't know if that's...
Like, but I know he's not actually going to do it, but at his peak, like, Jiren was the one of them niggas. Like, just in terms of power.
He was almost right there with Goku, bro. He was right there with Goku.
Bro.
That nigga
He
Goku
was right
kept
there.
having to unlock new shit, bro.
He had to tap into like the deepest, get thousands of times stronger after every punch to his gut.
Like, they would have a break in the fight type shit, and Goku was getting stronger, like trying to figure out his next move.
Yeah, like, nah. That nigga Jiren different.
That nigga Jiren nice.
We see that mocks Beerus for saying the mortal is stronger than a god who beat Beerus in physical strength. Now, while this may not be the same in combat, Goku is now looking for this figure who he thinks is Jiren, as does everyone else in the tournament, including the other gods. Goku becomes overconfident and creates a super spirit bomb, thinking he'll be more than enough to beat Jiren. This is despite the fact that he recently saw Beerus and Champa fighting and heard Vados and we say that it would bring about the absolute annihilation of both Universe 6 and 7. Now, while you could argue this is more of a rule thing for the gods, Goku would not know those particulars. Regardless, Jiren bounces the bomb back with a glare in which it's stated by the Supreme Kai that he's the strongest enemy he's ever seen, even stronger than Infinite Zamasu, who he was there to witness. Goku then calibers higher into it. Some would argue this by definition would be a form of multiversal levels, although multiversal has a contentious definition that many people don't actually agree.
Here come the comments.
Consider Goku able to outscale things who can destroy multiple universes / time spaces, such as the Universe 7 macrocosm, and gets many, many amps beyond that. On to speed, let's start with the Dragon Ball side of things first, since we let Superman go for strength last time. Now, for you dispo downplaying troglodytes, we absolutely have to start off with the light speed arguments that have spread like a miasma over this community the past few years. People tend to get things twisted with dispo simply because of some translation issues, the first being the famous super maximum light speed mode that he uses later on. However, the real translation of this is
Nigga
actually
got fucked
just
up by Frieza, I ain't gonna lie.
speed mode. And even in the anime, when they talk about his speed, they always just say dispo is faster than the speed of light. Even if you wanted to download
Pause it.
He's faster than the speed of light?
Yes.
God damn.
But this is what I'm saying, like,
Holy shit.
but niggas, this is why I say, this is why you double check niggas. This is why you challenge people for their validity on the things that they say. Because some nigga was running around with this translation. Oh, it says super light speed mode, so their maximum is light speed. Like some dick rider. You know what I mean? It's just
Oh yeah, niggas
like-
take that shit and run with it.
like, just be aware of this. People notice like the hill you're willing to die on, bro. Like, come on, man. Let's not waste people's time. Like, it's the niggas faster than light. Like, they've been faster than light in Dragon Ball.
Faster than it is in real life. And this
Been
is
faster
possible
than light.
due to things like the Planck constant. The Planck constant is a physical
Oh my
constant
God.
that relates to the energy of the photon relative to its frequency. If there wasn't anything limiting the black body radiation,
I don't like when niggas bring real life shit into this. Like
You
this.
don't? It
Nah, bro.
validates the shit, in my opinion.
I don't like when niggas bring these calculations from like real life. Like it's a fucking. Like I don't know, bro. Niggas got
Nah,
instant
because he's just
transmission,
explaining it. Like, it's nah, because Death Battle be on that dick pulling shit. They'll say a nigga is 60 billion times stronger than a nigga.
60
That's what I'm
billion
saying.
times as
and he's
fast.
still eating his punches. Like, what the fuck? Like, shit like that is just dumb. But I feel like in this case, like, I think he's just trying to explain, you know what I'm saying? Like, how this shit works.
black
Yeah.
body radiation of particles, temperatures could go on to infinity with no restriction, but it's not. It happens to be limited by a constant, which is the Planck constant. If this variable was even slightly different, it would directly affect the length of the Planck distance, which would in turn increase the maximum speed of light. This could explain how Piccolo, at the very beginning of the series, could hit a moon that Toriyama himself states is over 380,000 kilometers away in a few seconds, and then have numerous people get thousands to millions of times faster as the series goes on, and not reach the speed of light within the Dragon Ball verse, but still could be considered light speed in our own universe. This would also explain
Pause it.
light
Wait, what?
Goku
Hold on.
versus
Yeah.
I feel like, okay, listen, I feel like that was kind of like a word salad. It's like,
That,
it's like he's basically trying to say, even if you wanted to say that they did not reach lightspeed mode until Dragon Ball Super, this whole Planck constant thing that he brought up just means they can be faster than the speed of light to us, but just not be light speed in their universe.
I see what you're saying.
So
Because, like, their universe is bigger than ours, supposedly.
it's just, yeah, you can have a whole bunch of theories behind it, but
Yeah.
it's
Nah, I
just
get
to
that for
stop. It's just like, it's just to combat the dick pullers in the comments, right?
sure. Alright.
It's like, it's science, bitch. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's why I love it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It silences all the bullshit.
but still could distance at a far greater speed, reaching his destination in a matter of seconds. The latter of these two time frames reaches 72 quadrillion
That's
times the
like,
speed
bro,
of
like that's insane, bro. Like you can't throw that number at me. Like, come on, what the fuck?
Even using standard speed feeds, Superman comes in at speeds ludicrously faster than the speed of light. Post-crisis scales to Green Lanterns that could casually travel across the DC universe, which is 100 trillion light years wide in 10 hours, which comes in at 87 quadrillion times the speed of light.
Bro, what?
Throughout the entire
Okay,
universe.
it's faster though. That's all I heard.
Human heart could
Was that
beat
it's
a
faster.
Exactly, it's
single
even faster
time,
than that shit.
Which comes out to a ridiculously high speed of 1.85 sextillion.
Pause it.
X decillion. I've never
Pause it,
even heard of
bro.
that number, bro. That's wild. This nigga Superman is gold.
I don't know if I said this in my last video, but I thought I said that Superman probably has better speed feats because of how he stacks up like to niggas like the Flash,
Yeah, exactly.
who is like the king of speed feats.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I agree.
yeah. So even just off of those basic, and like those are both traveling feats, right? So it's not like he's trying to compare like combat feats to combat feats. Yeah, it's straight up like who can move faster. So I don't like I don't that doesn't go against like really the premise of what I was saying earlier.
Tried to come up with something to compare this to so you guys could actually understand how big these nerdy values are, but this number was just so massive that I couldn't compare it to actually anything. Most calculators can't even display this number without using scientific notation. The Flash, who is often cited to have the fastest speed feat of running across the universe less than a Planck instant itself, is quintillions of times slower than what Superman did
What?
at speed.
What?
Saying that Superman is faster than the Flash.
Wait, hold on.
What?
That's insane.
Wait, Superman is faster than the Flash?
This is an interpretation, like, which is insane, right? This nigga casually traveling across the universe is as fast as the Flash, amping himself up to like the most. I remember this feat. He had to like he was calling upon the people of Earth to like lend him his energy on some Goku type shit, and he beat these like omnipotent beings as they instantly teleported to Earth.
Damn.
And everyone was so happy, and Superman's casually faster than that.
Yes, bro. Like
Casually.
By so much.
And it's like insane. Like it's like niggas is moving in slow motion to Superman. That's
Nah,
hilarious.
because bro, like I was saying, bro, that Injustice film, fucking, bro, he literally, like, I think he either tripped Flash or some shit like that, or punched him or some shit, but he caught up to him, bro, and attacked him. Is my point. Like, what the fuck? He has to be faster at that point.
Have that debate. Just saying that feat, which is often considered extremely quick, is quintillions of times slower. With their stats on the table, we can now go over what would happen if they were to actually fight. In the stats, we clearly outlined that while Goku is more powerful, Superman is a lot faster. Therefore, we have to be specific on who would win with their skill set and why, because there is a difference in what they're actually good at. Although Superman is no slouch when it comes to martial arts and other skills, for instance, Turquoise and Brow, Goku, however, has a life dedicated to them and has more experience fighting against opponents of comparable strength to himself. You could also consider the Turquoise and Brow states to be an amp of sorts as well, which I disqualified at the start of the video. So Goku has this slight edge in skill. The Hawkeye, even if we said Goku had access to it, would be completely useless as Superman has resisted Darkseid's Omega Beams, which are stated to be termination itself on
Bro,
numerous
pause it.
occasions.
Well, not pause it. We'll
The
finish.
Octopus Ceiling would similarly be ineffective as Superman has resisted the sealing effects of the Source Wall, which could even entrap beings like Darkseid and Perpetua. Screw Attack once tried to say that the Power Pole would work on Superman due to his weakness to magic, but Superman isn't actually weak to magic at all. He just isn't invulnerable to it. He's fought Mordru, a being with an entire universe of magic at his disposal as Fire, and
Niggas tried to call him weak to magic. He fought a universe of magic.
Another argument that comes up a lot is the idea that Goku could instant transmission Superman to a red sun and then be done with it. However, the Man of Steel has resisted this too, once taking enough anti-sunlight to vaporize half a galaxy and flying through a red sun with Golden Age Superman to collide into Mogo, the living planet. A sensu beam would be a one-time heal that could keep Goku going if he had to, but all of this is ultimately futile. Superman is ridiculously faster to the point where Goku has no hope of ever actually hitting him.
Yeah.
Speed scaling I presented
That speed difference is insane.
As throughout his numerous appearances, Superman has demonstrated enough speed to travel backwards in time. So
That's some Flash shit.
Wow.
gave Goku his bogus speed scaling to hit time skip or other feats, he would still be slower. Moving in 0 time is impressive, but Superman moves in negative seconds and arrives before he even
Wow.
left. He was so durable that Superman
Hey, where y'all want to meet up?
Wow.
Hey, bro, where y'all want to meet up to go out to, you know what I'm saying, eat? 2? Hey, bro, that shit was fire. Nigga,
Bro, that shit was fire. Like, what?
never hurt him. Goku isn't winning
Insane speed feats. Incomprehensible speed.
limitless stamina. Even in some weird scenario where the fight takes billions of years, which is impossible for Goku, and literally all the stars in the universe wink out, Superman would still be fighting at peak performance and could just go to a different timeline for more stars. He doesn't actually even need them. The Man of Tomorrow has numerous other ways to win this fight. On top of that, he could extra
So pause it.
machines from memory alone. Superman would look at Goku once and know.
So
That's crazy, bro. His feats is
here I might even put a timestamp, right? Goku versus Superman can be boiled down to this. Goku is one of the strongest characters we've ever or popular characters to just be put into media, right? He gets stronger. He's incomprehensibly faster than light. We can just say that, right? Incomprehensibly faster than light. And if you want to just be real about it, he can destroy multiple universes. What's up, Risky? But in a fight against Superman, all of that is futile because Superman has a genius that is just above Goku's. Even if Goku is a better fighter or whatever, this nigga Superman is so much smarter and so much faster than him. Upon the start of the fight, he would, exactly like Seth said, run this nigga to the back of time, run him to a time where he doesn't exist, take him to a place that doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Just take him somewhere. And even if Goku is stronger than the nigga, that doesn't matter if he just
Can never
removes
land
you
a
from the
punch.
battle. Yeah, if he just removes you from the battlefield. If he just removes you from time.
Make that nigga to the source wall. Goku can't even come back.
Bro, in this hypothetical, in the time where they say 3,
Hey, bro.
2, 1 fight, Superman is already there at 2. He's already started fighting at 2. Goku is standing still like this.
This man, Superman moves in negative seconds or whatever that guy said.
Hey, but I'm gonna be honest. Like, I just feel like, I don't know, bro. I don't see that. Like, I don't see him just do this shit. Like, just
I
operate
guess
like
the
that normally. You know what I'm
representations of
saying?
This
Superman are
is-
bad
okay, look.
nowadays. That's what I
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah, it's Superman is so popular, people they can't be as caught up, because even I'm not like caught up with like the Dragon Ball Z anime, and Goku's like my favorite character. You know, a lot of people, they just can't catch up with the comics, so they see one Superman story, they think they know everything about Superman.
Yeah.
This is prime post-crisis Superman right now. He's just an insanely intellectually smart. And even if he's not as strong as Goku, bro, he's still Superman. Like, he's probably gonna
Yeah, bro.
one-shot your favorite character. Like,
Yeah,
on
bro.
God.
Yeah, this is the end of this shit for me. But nigga, Superman got it. That's
I
it.
definitely
That's
yeah,
really what, like, that's the bottom line, bro. And I'm not even gonna deny it. I was really about to die on the argument that Goku is better, but I can't even.
Like,
He got it. Nigga, Sun Wukong 2.0.
but I will say this. My premise going into the video, if this hypothetically were to happen, if Goku were to charge up full power, Kamehameha that nigga, like, I love Superman, but he's not just walking through that. Like, that's my nigga, bro.
I don't
He's not just tanking that.
This
I
shit
just-
is definitely
Even if he is faster, like,
and I
And
want
I
to see
just-
respect Superman in the comments. I respect Superman now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he got it, bro. Straight up, I can't even argue it no more.
This makes sense. Superman is a character that has had thousands of issues and resides in an insanely convoluted and oversaturated verse with weird concepts that can go over everything you can almost imagine, written by numerous writers, whereas Goku is pretty much just one guy with one writer with
Yeah.
a pretty linear progression. It makes sense that Superman would be so much more intricate
That was a
and
good
busted, and
explanation right
Goku
there.
would be so linear, as I said, as the hopes and desires of numerous writers clash together to make this one Superman. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. A big shout out to Webcam Parrot for actually having the stamina to read.
bro, that's crazy. Some guy might comment on me to watch one of his videos.
His channel, he's currently making a much more verbose and targeted scaling of post-crisis that isn't bound by time limitations having to compare to.
Ooh, he has a Strength of Saitama video. Yo, you might have to watch that.
I have Batman versus Kira.
Hey, let us know in the comments if y'all want to see us react to those videos.
No cap.
Because we doing that shit.
Yep.
That's a W video. That's definitely the end of it. We appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. If y'all made it this far, let us know in the comments. Like I said earlier, Superman definitely got it, bro. Ain't no argument no more. The only thing I want to see now is Superman versus Saitama.
DC gangin' is a bitch. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. And it's just a little spoiler. But I still don't think Saitama beats Goku. So,
I don't think so either. Not gonna lie.
I don't know. I like that.
there's levels to that shit.
I've only seen the first season though, so I don't know all of Saitama's powers. Like I've seen what I've seen from the first season, and from the first season, it don't look like he could.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Like, one of the strongest feats I can give you right now for Saitama, him and Garo, that's one of like the main antagonists of One Punch Man. They were punching, like they both did a serious punch, and they clashed, and it destroyed like thousands of stars, bro. Superman, he's hanging his nuts on that. I'm not gonna lie, like.
Yeah, once you said Superman was sneezing on universes or some shit.
That nigga blowing them bitches away with boogers.
Hell no.
Hey man, we out, man. Content kings,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Out of bed.
W little W. Oh.
That boy waiting for the end.
W outro.